What's up, y'all? B-Dub, the Anime Master, is back.
Dangerous B here, back at y'all again on B-Dub's channel.
And we are going to be reviewing the Boondocks Season 4, Episode 2, Good Times. So, intro start.
Dragon Ball Z, the Anime Master. Here we go, the Anime Master. Nigga. Dragon Ball Z, the Anime Master. Here we go, the Anime Master.
This video is a video review of the episode, not the episode itself. So this episode, episode 2, is finally going to be centered on the Freeman family. A lot of fans really wanted that. I wanted it too.
Me too.
And yes, even Huey narrated the episode. But I gotta say, this episode had some stuff in it that I was kind of like, you know.
I ain't. You know what? Overall, I thought the episode was trash.
Yeah, I mean,
To be honest with you,
it's like the episode had its moments.
Yeah.
You know, I liked it, all the lines that Huey had. You know, I liked that he was back to narrating some certain segments. Pretty much the episode is about Granddad going broke. He's like $1 million something in debt, and Ed Wansler Sr. or whatever, he comes up and he's trying to repossess their possessions and shit, and renting out their rooms to other niggas and shit. I'm like, okay, I don't understand, like, how did this happen? You know,
what really threw me off was Uncle Ruckus being a motherfucking mayor. Well, he was a candidate to be a mayor, some shit like that. Yeah,
like that whole Uncle Ruckus thing. I mean, in my opinion, it had some of its funny moments, but it really didn't make any damn sense. It was kind of random and it's kind of throwaway. I'm like, this shit is just, it's like they don't have nothing else to do with the character. I don't fucking know. You know, that whole mayor shit, and then the slavery thing. I'm gonna get to the slavery part later, but it's like, you know, and another strange thing. This episode had no writer being credited like the last one. The last episode,
what's up with that?
The last episode was written by a female. I think her name was Angela something.
Yeah.
But this one there was no writer credit. Like, what the fuck is up with that? You know, that was strange to me. You know.
Yeah.
And I mean, I would say the only pro I would have for this whole episode, before I get to the cons, because there's a lot of fucking cons.
Yeah.
Is that it was on the Freeman family.
Yeah, the main characters.
Yeah, the main characters, and that's pretty much about it. I mean, the rest of the episode was just questionable. You know.
Yeah.
The questionable thing for me throughout the entire episode, I'm watching, I'm like, I'm not liking where this is going. You know. I'm thinking it's gonna pull the cliche, oh, they're broke now. In the next, 11 minutes of the episode, oh, we're not broke anymore.
Right? They sold themselves into slavery.
Like, I don't like.
What the fuck?
Like, selling themselves into slavery. Like, who written that shit? Like, who came up with that idea?
See, that's why they didn't put a writer on there.
Yeah, I think that's the reason why there was no writer credited, because I guess it would be some controversy. But it's like,
that shit's not even funny. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not one of these uptight ass niggas and shit. You know, I laugh at every now and then at a good ass joke, but this shit is it felt like the soul was missing out of it.
Yeah. There were some moments in the episode where I chuckled, but I was kind of like,
you know. I
mean, it's not much really going on. It's just the granddad just tripping about being broke and saving money and owing money to what's his name, and the various jokes, like they bring in dead bodies in the garage, they live in the garage, having a nigga moments over the bathroom and shit like that. It was just and then that scene where they was about to sign the contract to be sold as slaves. They're gonna live in the house 100%, but what?
Go ahead.
You about to say?
I'm about to say the same thing.
Okay. They're gonna live in the house 100%, and they just gotta owe dude favors and shit, like digging up favors, digging up holes for dead bodies and crazy shit.
Right.
And Huey, he's trying to plead with his grandfather, like, yo man, don't fucking do this shit. And then Granddad had this monologue that I was just like, man, who wrote that?
For real.
I mean, who wrote that shit? Cause like it may seem like we're doing a 180, because like from last week it was funny.
Last week it was light, it was funny.
It was light, it was
slapstick.
funny, slapstick. Had a little bit of a social commentary message.
Yeah.
A lot of people didn't like the episode. A lot
Right.
of people thought it was, over the top and a carbon copy of the Tom, Sarah, and Usher episode.
Yeah.
Which there were some similarities.
Yeah.
But this week's episode, I was looking forward to seeing the Freeman family and Huey and the gang.
Yeah.
And we see them, yes, it's a centric episode on the family, but it's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
That slavery shit killed it for me, man.
Yeah.
Especially how it ended. It ended, in a way of like, really? I'm sorry. This episode, in my opinion, gets a fucking 3 out of 10. I give it a
This
3.
shit gets an F for
Yeah.
fucked.
The only reason why I gave it a 3 is because it was based on the Freeman family.
Yeah.
Other than that, and Huey had some good lines in the narration, but the rest of the episode was just fucking awful. I am an optimistic nigga,
Yeah, me too.
And I try to be optimistic, No Aaron Magruder, it sucks, but I'm gonna see where they're gonna take it.
Right.
And it doesn't look like it's gonna, be great. I mean, we're gonna review the next episode.
Yeah.
The next one looks like it might be better than the last.
Yeah,
but
because I see they trying to do a little Breaking
the Breaking Bad
thing.
period. It seems to me like it might be the same shit. Like, it's over the top, stereotypical slapstick,
Right.
which is pretty awful for the Boondocks,
Yeah.
If the next episode ends up, not being that great, then I don't think I'm gonna do the reviews anymore, honestly.
Right.
I mean,
Yeah,
I just,
it's a waste of fucking time.
I just don't see any fucking point. I'm gonna try to be optimistic. It's only episode 2. Next week is episode 3, but
Right.
it's looking like, I don't know, man. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Did you like the episode? Did you hate it?
Did you
Didn't
like it? Whatever.
Also let us know any things that we probably missed, and
Yeah.
that's about it. I'm B-Dub, the Anime Master.
I'm Dangerous B. Check out my channels in the description box for my content. Or, if you want to sub, you can. If you don't have to.
Yeah, anyway, that concludes our Boondocks Season 4 Episode 2 review. Good times. Peace.
We out.